MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let...
He's out.
Set to get his day started, Harmon Killebrew, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Two-way.
Popped him up. Severino in foul ground, but it's the catcher that gets there to haul it in, and that ends the inning. One left for Washington, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. At the plate, Carl Hicks. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest.
Carl Hicks. Hey, your pitch. He's coming to you.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit.
Hey, nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Batting fourth.
Standing in now, Jeff Burrows. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Roll, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
He set the payoff pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning coming up in Chicago, and with more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
What's the play ball? Out. Out. Ball 4, take the base. He's out. Out. 3.
So striding in, number 11. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runners on first with one down. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Play ball. Out. You're out.
Standing in, Carl Hicks. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Out in front of it, strike one.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one. One ball and two strikes to count. Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. And another foul ball.
Hey, see it, drive it.
Here's another 1-2.
2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Number 6 will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Let's play ball. 3. Out. Out. 3. He's out. Out.
Digging in once again, Carl Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-0 the count.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch. Yeehaw!
A ball and a strike.
Come on, big guy. See it, drive it. See it, drive it.
Hey, come on now. One time, right here.
2-1.
Ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Weekly hit to third.
Stand
He's
up,
got to
stand up,
hurry
get down. Come on,
on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Cubs 3 and the Nats 1.
Play ball. Out. Out. That's ball 4. 3. Ball 4. Take your base. He's out. That hit him. First base.
Stepping into the box, Terry Francoeur, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
Terry Francoeur.
Here's the first pitch to him. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
I think that steal attempt was all about trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play. But now there are 2 outs, so that makes getting that run home from third a lot more difficult.
That's 3 out.
Into the box now, Carl Hicks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And that misses inside 1-0.
No strike.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game.
Drive it, kid. See it, drive it.
Soft grounder left side. Gonna be a tough play. Throw in time and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We're through 6 full. It's the Cubs 3 and the Nats 1.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take your base. Out. 3. Out. You're out. 3. 3. 3. 3. He's out. Out. 3. Out. 3.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Chicago took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Luis Severino takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Gustavo Baez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. John Franco closes the door for the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 17 runners on base. For the Nationals, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.